Attention audience. Reed is here to pod. Zach is the news. Meech is here to report. And Brother James is a man of God. This podcast is for entertainment purposes only. Parental discretion is advised.
Start
Bourbon
show.
boys, bourbon boys, bourbon.
Start show. I can't believe you did that shit,
Welcome
You
back,
should roll.
ladies and gentlemen, for another episode or another offering from the Bourbon Boys Network. You want me to roll something for you then?
No, man. I'm telling
Like-
Jerry to do it, man.
Stop calling him by his middle
smoke
name.
Weed.
That's his name.
I don't smoke weed, bro.
Yo, welcome
You don't
back.
smoke weed?
No, I don't smoke weed.
Oh, okay.
So I don't even.
You
know how
look
to
like
roll
you
weed.
smoke weed. That
Yeah.
hair says you smoke weed.
I smoke weed.
That hair says a
I
lot.
hit a joint a
Does
couple
it?
times, but that's
It says
about
a lot.
But
It should.
I don't indulge like that. If you want him to roll one for you,
I'll roll something
Nah,
for you.
I'm
I'll pass you the blunt.
I
It's
thought,
cool.
no, I was asking for you, really. If you good, then.
Your
no,
lighter
I'm good.
side is showing right now. Look, it's
Okay.
it's March
okay.
7th. It's Saturday, March 7th, 2026. It's Saturday afternoon. These gentlemen like recording early. I like recording early because all that super late shit, it saps your energy. You don't have no energy. You've been doing shit all day. Being a father, being a boss or a worker, or just being a human being, going out in life. So we got this during the middle of the day. We've got Art back in here. We've got Puerto Rican Marcus back in here. Hey.
hey, we in the building, baby.
You gentlemen, let the people know where they can find you.
You can find me on IG, Home Team Art, hometeam.art. You know, you can find me on there, but the real me will be here.
Marcus_Alex. You can find me there. Instagram. That's where I be at. Your number one welder.
Your number one welder or
Your
welder
number
instructor?
one welder.
Oh, he's an instructor.
He's an instructor.
Oh,
you ain't the
hey,
number one
hand
welder no
claps.
more.
Hand claps to that.
Right.
That boy moved up. He said, I ain't doing it. This
Yeah,
how
I
you
teach
do it.
now.
Yeah, he teach, man.
That's what's up.
We
Hey,
educate.
that's dope.
He out here raising
We
other
hustle
people
and
kids,
motivate.
man.
That's
We
dope.
hustle and motivate over here, man.
That's dope.
Turn
No,
the
for real.
boys to
All
men.
bullshit aside, that's dope,
No,
bro.
for sure.
Yeah.
I tell him all the time, like I'm in the he in the classroom and the way the kids respond to him, it's a gift, bro. Like he got
Yeah,
it. Like everybody can't teach.
No, not at all.
He can do
And
that shit. It come natural to him.
and he's in one of those industries where right now, like he's looking golden because like AI and layoffs are not affecting his shit. If nothing else, they're putting him in a way better position.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
it's
it's
essential.
cool.
It's essential.
Can you speak to that, Puerto Rican Marcus?
I mean, yeah, man, to be able to give my people something to, look on and give them the opportunities that, man, that are endless. It's a blessing, especially coming from where we come from. Growing up myself, never even heard of welding. So to, come from that and to, be where I am now and see the things that I was able to see, man, it's a blessing. For sure.
Hand claps to Whispers After Dark. Dog, I'm gonna piss you off on
For sure.
purpose so you
Oh
talk
my
like
God.
Marcus, because
For sure.
you're pissing me
Yeah.
off.
We outside.
Let's get this show started. Art's gonna lead us in most of these topics, but there are a few that I wanted to at least lead the show in with. It's not really nothing serious I wanted to start with. Let me get to these notes real quick. Yeah, we can start here. So, Scarface Woods recently posted a provocative picture of herself. Do you gentlemen know who Scarface Woods is?
I don't.
Okay, Scarface Woods, aka Bro-Rilla.
I know who that is. Okay.
Bro-Rilla.
That's what I know her as, bro.
That's what a lot of people know her as, but
Okay.
her name is Scarface Woods, but she's also known as Bro-Rilla.
That's not a bad name, Scarface Woods. That's not a bad name.
I like Bro-Rilla better. It just goes, it fits with you and your sister. Like, I know the correlation.
Yeah.
But anyway, I wanted to bring this up as a topic to kick the show off with a little jovial spirit.
Yeah.
She posted a picture recently of her showing off what we know to be called a camel toe
Moose knuckle.
or moose knuckle. And so I brought this topic to this distinguished panel here to ask, how do we feel about what we saw? Did you guys see it?
Yeah, I saw it.
You saw it. Did you see it, Marcus?
I got a chance to see it this morning.
All right.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately,
very
so you don't feel good about what you saw.
Not at all.
Why is that?
Very disturbed.
Disturbed. What
Very,
disturbed
very
you about it? What disturbed you about a woman being, in her sexual essence?
Well, for starters, she doesn't portray herself as a woman, so she gives masculine energy, which I can't even pretend to, indulge in.
Okay,
even
that's
if
fair.
It's,
That's fair.
it's
That's fair.
fake. Even if it's fake, I can't indulge.
Okay, that's fair.
But I mean, yeah, like, and call it bougie, whatever you want. You project what you receive. That ain't my cup of tea. None of it. So nothing about it I found attractive at all.
That's fair. That's fair.
I mean, but it's cool. I mean, I think that's what today's generation do to get attention and go viral.
Okay.
I get the point, but yeah.
Not your cup of tea?
Nah.
Art?
I just think it's traditional. It's marketing for the beggars. Like, I think that it's I can't call it sexually fluid. I mean, it's like up top, it's like the masculine energy, and down low, it's like the feminine fat pussy kind of concept. So it's like whoever got tax money, I'll take it. Yeah. So it's like male or female, all buyers. Like, whoever got tax money, I'll take it.
It's tax season.
Yeah,
the tax money is
it's almost like Walmart. I got something for everybody.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I don't know studs to sell pussy. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I just don't know exactly. That. When I saw it, I'm like, okay, fat pussy's running the family, right? But it's like, I just don't. Yeah, it's just giving me beggar energy, bro.
Yeah.
For me, I saw it and I was like, I might try you. Like, that picture to me symbolized that you were in a feminine state. I don't think you were looking for a dominant stud to look at that and be like, oh, I might want to do something with that. Yeah. I think you were looking for male energy, and hey, you got my attention.
But she is the stud.
I know.
That's
exactly.
I know she is the stud, so I don't think she was.
And I don't think studs sell pussy. Like, that's my whole thing.
I don't think she sell pussy either. I think she was like basically letting it be known. So here goes the reason why I brought it up.
Okay.
My theory is Shorty is running a play, and before the end of the year, she gonna be on some feminine shit. Before the end of the year, she gonna be next to her sister. She gonna be on some feminine shit because she gonna get a lace, and all of a sudden she gonna turn into a girl.
Yeah.
Like that,
so?
I think that's the play.
Being a girl.
I think that's gonna be the play, and she just gonna be a chick that's tatted at that point. I think that's the play. I really do.
So she gonna go from.
Wait, so do she got money? Like, is
she's working on acquiring money from what it seems like.
Well, I think she got into it with her sister because her sister didn't give her like $2,500 or some shit like that.
Yeah, they got this on little going saga about money, this, that, and the third, and I think that's just the play. I think this is literally the play to just get her some, to get her some stardom and to build up her personality. I really think she's gonna turn into
like. You think Glorilla's gonna get one of those Keisha Cole shows? There's gonna be a bunch of Glorilla's running around showing their ass.
I could see that.
I think Bro might do it, and Glow just be secondhandly on there. Or here
they're not gonna give it to Bro without Glow.
Yeah,
because they can't sell it.
You can't.
You can if you put it on YouTube like some Madrewski shit. See, we're in a different era where I don't need no big network and super crazy audience in order to put something out for distribution. Right. All I need is that niche market, and with what she's actually doing, this would be in the same realm of some Zeus network type shit. So you could get something going because it's all clip based anyway. I just need the clips. You understand what I'm saying? Like, are you guys familiar with who Angel Hernandez is?
No.
The 6'8" tall ass chick.
Yes.
Okay, her name is Angel Hernandez. Okay,
I'm bad with names. Okay, I know exactly what you're talking about.
So she is moving around through the internet with a streamer. Yeah. She's been on the Drewski show. She's literally just selling herself as this. This is who I am. This is my character, and I'm putting myself in these different places. I think that's the new wave of just content creation and content creators in general. And I think this is her shtick. I think this is her move into that space. Is she's gonna start off as the sister of the WAL famous rapper, and it's money issues, and her story is the glow up, literally. You know what I'm saying? And she's I think she's gonna end up being on some feminist shit. She might sit on the fence with her sexuality, but most of the women do nowadays. So that's just my little think piece or what I had thought when I seen the shit. Because in the picture, she was just way too feminine. Regardless, take away what she got on. Look at her hand placement. Look at her head movement. Look at how she's just.
No, for real.
It's giving a hella feminine energy, even though she's sitting there in some polo boxes with a fade and a black bomber coat. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's how my brain thinks. So, you know. I seen it like I might want to try the bitch.
Yeah, it was giving hood Calvin Klein vibes.
And I like the look. I like the tennis. I like the
Calvin Klein vibes. Yeah.
I like the tennis ball head too. So I'm a fan of that cut on women.
You like the short hair?
Ball hair? I ain't got no type. But if you pull off the tennis ball and look good with it, I'm palming your shit. You feel me? Like I'm with it.
I like something I can hold on to.
That's fair. I
like something.
You used to play basketball?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
All day. See, I was never able to grip a basketball, so you know.
You can grip the little stud head.
That's what I'm trying to say.
I can't be a part of this.
Nah, I can't.
I can't be a part
Art, lead us into your topics, bro.
All right, man. To get into further news, how do you guys feel about the Bears? I mean, this is like an older topic, but it's still ongoing. So I like to kind of like keep updates on where we at with it. And I did some research on it about the Bears and Illinois and the governor and their standoff with this whole renovation project. And I did some research on it. So the Bear. I was interested in this topic because historically cities will help owners with a renovation project or, you know, pay for a new stadium, but pay for land and stuff like that. Right. They'll help out because, you know, it'll be like, oh, you know, it presents new jobs or whatever. And economists kind of came to the conclusion years ago that that's not true. Like, because stadiums only create temp jobs and part-time jobs, like, right? So because sports is seasonal, so right. The means doesn't justify the end. So they said,
unless the stadium does have amenities that are open through the off season.
Most stadiums do, but that's still part-time work.
Exactly, you're right.
So you're
right.
not feeding your family off part-time work.
Yeah.
Because I worked for the United Center and I worked for US Field. You know that.
Okay.
It's all part-time work.
Right.
I can't feed a family off of that. That's
fair.
for teenagers and shit, right?
Right.
You add a 10,000 jobs up there, you'll probably have 100 that's full time. Right. That's not helping out the economy. So what they realized was that local governments do this shit just to boost the morale of the city. That's it. They spend billions of dollars. I mean, hundreds of millions of dollars to boost the morale of the city. But so when I did my research, it's called the ISFA. It's the Illinois Sports Facilities Authority that helps out from the Illinois standpoint, that helps out professional sports teams in expansion and renovations. They helped pay for the renovations in 2003 when the Bears updated Soldier Field, right?
Right.
The problem is that these are 30-year loans and the money comes from taxpayers, essentially. I mean, a lot of it comes from tourism.
Oh, appreciate it.
The money comes from tourism. It comes from hotel taxes and stuff like that. And then sometimes it does come from taxpayers. Right. The issue is that with COVID and the interest on that 30-year loan, it's probably about $100 million outstanding from the $400 million that they gave them in 2003 that they haven't paid back yet. And then you turn around and say, I want $1 more billion.
Okay, now you talking to me because this is information I was not privy to. So it's like y'all niggas coming for some more money and you ain't even paid us back.
You haven't paid us back the old money. So they didn't pay on the loan during COVID at all.
Okay,
and then the loan ends in, I think, 2033. So it's like you still have years left on that loan on top of the fact that you didn't pay during COVID and then the interest on the loan that's secured. So it's like 100 plus. And then so I was looking like, well, can we see what's in that fund? Is it transparent? So I looked into that and they said, well, It's not that you can't find out. You have to submit a proposal to see what's in that money. So I'm like, if you got to submit a proposal, that sounds like some misappropriation of funds because it's Illinois. So I'm not gonna go through all of that. But I think Pritzker's stance is that it's like stadiums don't create a job market. They don't.
Right.
That's cap. And then it's like, y'all ain't paid me back from the last loan,
right.
or us from
right.
the last loan.
Right.
And now you want $1 billion if we never given out that kind of money.
Right.
Even though the project is $4 billion, you only want $1 billion from Illinois. That's a ton of money. And we probably don't have it in that fund. And we've never given out that kind of money. So that means that we would have to tap into taxpayer real money. And it's like, do we want to do that for an organization that wants a new stadium because they have a generational quarterback? Do we want to do that? And I'm just like, I don't know if they should do it.
That's cap. That's
oh
cap.
shit.
That's cap. That's cap. It's a few things with that. First, how could I put it? What's the best way to put that? Well, first of all, we're in a day where football is played indoors. It should be played indoors. We are in a day where we watch during the playoffs this year, weather games get impacted by like players not being able to see. We shouldn't have games impacted by weather, whereas the best product on the field should be able to be seen on both ends. So I'm more along the line of nowadays I feel like we should be moving forward to having a dome. I feel that, and I could be wrong about this, but like the money that they get from home games and concerts and everything else probably should be able to pay for it too, in a sense.
So that money gets paid back to the loan that they took out, but it hasn't paid it up. It hasn't paid the loan up. So this is the thing about loans. Like, if you don't complete the payment of the loan and in the loan, that's not showing good faith on payments. So I'm with you in this is a dome sport now, but who should pay for the dome? If you in 2003 when they asked for the loan, they were playing in domes then. Why didn't you get a dome in 2003? So I'm with you. I would love for the Bears. It's cold in Chicago. I would love for the Bears to play in the dome, but I don't want to pay for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta call a bullshit on your bullshit excuse to what Art said. Art is talking about the money. Art is talking about the background shit. And let's talk about football. Basketball ass nigga talking about how the game should be played. Football is an outdoor sport. That's what comes with that's what comes with the fucking game. Yeah. It comes with playing in good weather, bad weather, yes, or ugly weather. Let me finish my statement. Yeah. Because you just out there said all that bullshit. Some of the best football games have come because of the weather. They're highlighted because of the weather. And that's what makes football such a beautiful sport, is because it is a game of X's and O's. And being able to operate that game within the elements means your team is more elite on that particular day than the other team. So speaking to what you're saying about the dome, I get what you're saying from an entertainment standpoint, because this is sports entertainment. But the Chicago Bears trying to be, and this is not necessarily just about the Bears, but the Chicago Bears being in Chicago and Chicago being a first class city, they should probably have a dome, right? I don't see New York rushing to get a fucking dome. Right, and it's New York City.
Yeah. But New York City also has had an opportunity to host the Super Bowl. Chicago will never get that opportunity.
Why not? Because the stadium is trash.
No,
that's why.
The stadium isn't trash. The stadium was just rehab within our lifetime, within the last 20 years.
And it's still trash.
I think it's just more along the lines that nobody wants to sit in February in Chicago off the lakefront.
I mean, that's
know
fair.
What the fuck that looks like.
That's also fair, but at the same time, this stadium is owned by the city. Chicago Bears are the only team in the league, I believe, that are actually paying rent for the stadium. Every other team owns their stadium, and every other team more than likely owns the land around that stadium, which they lease out for business to generate money. So this goes back to what
It's
Art
yelling
is
cheap. It's yelling very cheap.
Art is going back to the fact that this ain't about, like, honestly, if the Bears probably had paid up their loan, they would let them do whatever the fuck they want to down there. Because to me, when I look at the lakefront and I look where that stadium sits, there's prime space for prime opportunity, and it would behoove the city to let them build that up as an entertainment district, because some of your most historic landmarks are down here. So the fucking foot traffic picks up for the museum the same way it picks up for the stadium, because all this shit is right here. You can come get some historic shit and you can come get some entertainment all in the same place. Like, it's a win for everyone. But going back to what you just said, that makes complete sense as to why we haven't done nothing over here. And y'all niggas just gave up $900 million to buy the Arlington site. You could have paid that back on the fucking loan. So now I get what you're saying about this, because with that being introduced to me, this is just all about good faith in business. This ain't got nothing to do with all this other shit, because the same way y'all did whatever y'all did with the stadium back then and built it within the pillars, I'm pretty sure you could do it fucking again. I was just in Soldier Field. Like, there's space for opportunity there, especially if you want to keep it in the columns. Like, they can do whatever the fuck they want to. It's 2026, right? Like, we seen niggas engineer some shit. Yeah. Like, this is about the money, bro. Like, that's a very, I like, hey, Hank. Art went and investigated some shit.
Yeah, I got you. I got
that was fire.
Bottom of it.
That was fire. I like that. Thank you. And Marcus, thank you for nothing.
Well, I mean,
he look, bro. He just want a dome.
So look,
no,
this is how he came in.
I do what I can.
So
I do what I can.
So these are my feelings, and this is how I feel.
Just letting you know, it doesn't matter. I want a dome.
I get it. I know my brother. He just want a dome, bro. He don't give a fuck how it comes about.
No, I feel you. The Bears should be in the dome. Let's keep it real,
because we want to go to games and they freezing. It's freezing out there.
I want to be able to experience a Super Bowl. I want to be able to see what it's like just like every other city does. We don't get
I get that, but see, here goes the thing. We're talking about the Chicago Bears, and because the Chicago Bears is one of the longest tenured teams in the NFL, there's a certain mystique that comes with that, and they've been trying to keep the product on the field as close to the original as they can, because if you look at Green Bay's never going to get that shit. They're going to sit in that fucking cold and do that because the fans, that's what they're about.
That's a part of their culture.
That's just the culture. Yeah. The Browns probably will never get a dome because the Browns and the city of Cleveland is just fucking stupid. But if you look down at Indianapolis, they have a dome. If you go up to Detroit, they have a dome. So there are cities. I mean, LA don't need a dome, but they got a dome so they could do the business. They don't necessarily
they got multiple, right?
Yeah, they don't necessarily care about the football aspect of it. It's just the product to be sold. This dome or this stadium here is here to generate revenue. Same thing with the stadium in Vegas. You know what I'm saying? So I get your point about wanting to go to a Super Bowl and actually have this sports entertainment area here. But when the Chicago Bears aren't showing good faith and credit, why should I give you more? And you've shown, like, I want to know, how much did you say how much they owe?
Yeah, that is crazy.
I said it's probably upwards of $100 million.
$100 million.
Yeah, because they still have like 7 to 8 years left on the loan, and then they didn't pay during COVID.
And see, that's bad business.
They didn't pay during COVID.
And see, that's bad business and bad faith of the Bears.
So are the Bears not trying to pay back the loan at all?
No, they're paying the loan. They paying the loan, but they haven't paid it all. They've made enough money to pay it back all the way. If you just bought this area up in Arlington Heights for upwards of $900 million and you only owe me $100 million, you're playing in my face. That's like it's like saying, Marcus, I owe you $10, but you just saw me give Art $90, and I ain't got your $10, bro. I don't have it. I just ain't got it. Not right now.
And you still finna give me some more money over the next couple of years. I'm still finna get a couple more Starbucks up out of you, but I hit my man Art off with this 90 on some shit I may or may not do. Yeah. What? Come on now. No.
I mean, but that sounds awkward. Like,
that speaks back to that family not being the best.
Business. It's the city of Chicago. I don't see how the city of Chicago would just not allow the Bears to pay on that. That doesn't sound.
You said it again. I'm lost.
You said you don't see how the city would allow the Bears not to pay him.
Yeah, during COVID.
I could see how they would because we
They
need
gave
this.
everybody a break during COVID.
They gave everybody, literally everybody got a break. And during that time, the last thing we finna stop is the sports entertainment to keep the morale up.
Yeah.
So
It's all about morale in sports.
and entertainment.
Yeah, and entertainment. Yeah.
All right, y'all smoked that. That was nice. Everybody except for Marcus, like I said. All right, what we moving into next?
We moving into let me see.
Hey man, are you gonna smoke my weed or just babysit it?
Let's do the
You gotta
the-
turn the flame up because
the,
it's almost empty.
You said something about without our consent.
No. We can say you can say that for later.
We'll say
Come
that
on,
for later?
Yeah. Give me.
Like,
Come
let's
on.
do.
It's early on in the show. You got to keep the viewer interested.
Okay, let's get into some bullshit, man. So I want to do the update with the 50 Cent and T.I. is heating back up. 50 didn't drop 2 records. Did we hear those?
Wow.
Did we hear those? The 2 records.
We can listen to them on pod after pod.
Okay.
I heard one, and I'm here to say. Now, the shit he did for the intro of the show,
Yeah.
that was cool. One-liner.
Yeah.
And I think it's funny because we're going to keep hearing that week in and week out
We are.
because of the
For
show.
5 seasons.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think it's funny there.
Yeah.
Now, this other
That's
track,
strategic.
man, it just wasn't hidden. The one with Max B,
Yeah, it feels like a warm-up record.
It does feel like another jab though.
Yeah, if it feels like it. What I say is I'm happy to see Fifth back rapping because Fifth ain't rapped in a decade. I'm happy to see him like getting out there and trying to like kind of, get on that treadmill. You feel what I'm saying? He can't keep up with T.I. I don't think so. But I also look at it like, maybe if he keep going, we can start seeing those flashes of Fifth again. Those flashes of greatness. Because like Tip, like 3 Stacks said a while ago, he said, like rapping is a muscle.
Yeah.
And when he's like, people want an album from me, but rapping is a muscle. I just can't get it in a studio and create magic. It doesn't work like that. I gotta get in the studio with young niggas. I gotta grab inspiration from other artists and then muscle and keep moving that muscle until I build it up. And I think Fifth have to do that. Tip doesn't have to do that. Tip has been active. And you can see it through his music.
I mean, he's also in album mode. So
yeah, he's also in album
mode.
rollout
mode.
Even if you in album mode, Tip's still good than a motherfucker, bro.
Yeah.
He's still good, man. So the thing is that I love that Fifth is really starting to exercise those muscles, and I'm looking forward to seeing where it go. I don't want it to go crazy too far, like because these 2 niggas is off the hinges. So I'm kind of afraid about that. But I also, and like when Nick tell me about old niggas, like it's also a geriatric beef. To be honest with you, I don't think anybody under 27 cares that this is even existing. This is really for the millennial niggas. I don't think that this is one of those
the old heads for sure.
The old heads, right? So it's like this is like I don't think young people really care about this. So it's like it's kind of for us.
I think the young niggas are interested because Damani's making a name for himself with this beef
for sure.
He's making a name for himself in the rap lane, hip hop lane, however you want to look at it.
We think young people should pay attention to Damani. I don't know if young people are paying attention to Damani. We just think, right? Because the millennial niggas is like, this little nigga nice. I think the little nigga should listen to him. And if I ask a little nigga, they gonna be like, who? Like, you talking about T.I. son? He did what? Like, because they really like that. Like, they'll be like, nah, I don't know nothing about that.
Yeah.
50 Cent still rapping? Like, I hate when I talk to my nieces and nephews and shit, and I ask my little cousins, and I ask them, they be like, what? Like, they be totally oblivious to this shit. And then Nick voice pops in my head like, yeah, nigga, we're phased out. You feel what I'm saying? I hate that feeling like we're phased out,
we're
bro.
cooked.
And I look at it, and I look at this beef, and I'm just like, I feel like I'm starting to feel like this shit only matters to me.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we are phased out, I believe.
We're in the process of being phased out, and what we like is in the process of being phased out. And I mean, I love the energy behind it. I just don't know if it matters to the masses.
I mean, at this point, to me, the beef in general is kind of like, wouldn't say over, but it's just kind of like out of its limelight.
Okay.
The problem here is this. You're dealing with 50 Cent.
Yeah.
So even though he might have just gave a jab on the intro to the show, even though he might have actually dropped the song, he's actually doing what y'all wanted him to do. Mm-hmm. It's not really hitting the way it's supposed to. That's fine. this isn't the knockout punch for 50.
It's not.
I really think he's about to make a doc about T.I. and Tiny. I really think he's about to do that.
I do.
And I think you're going to get more music closer to that because he might make the disses a soundtrack to the doc. And he might put that shit on Netflix or he might put that shit on Tubi. Like he's going to, like when 50 does shit, he grandstands. And he kind of flexes the fact that not only are we cut from the same cloth, but I did it to the point where it got me so far out of here that this is how I diss people. I make IP out of people. You know what I'm saying? Like, and to me, that's a whole different flex than being able to make a couple good disses and you know, shoot a couple videos with your family. You're also, like I've stated before, dealing with a nigga who don't care about all these morals and grandstandings that you are coming with. Sure. So you throwing rocks at a bulletproof car. It's like I don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
Yeah, it's like
it don't hit.
It's like Trump. Like I rather do the expensive airstrikes. I don't want to do but some boots on the ground. That's not my thing. I want to posture and show you how powerful these fucking airplanes are and how you can't do nothing with this shit coming at you. But you know, some niggas don't have that kind of posture. It's just like I'm back to T.I. is like I want to rumble in the middle of the projects and 50 like nigga, I was way too rich for that 20 years ago.
Did y'all see the AI video of the power slap match between them two?
No.
Okay, I'll show y'all that on pod after pod. They made an AI. Y'all know the power slap shit is. The little shit when they stand there and slap each other. So they made an AI video of Tip and 50.
That's crazy.
It was one slap from each of the gentlemen. One gentleman won. Who do y'all think won?
Fifth is a slow burn. You can't run out of gas with him.
No, it's a slow burn. I do feel like
no, not with the beef, with the slap. Oh. Who do you think won in the AI video?
Who do we think won?
Yeah, between the two.
Tip.
You think Tip won the slap?
The slap?
Yeah.
In the AI video?
Yeah.
It's an AI video. I don't care.
Oh man, get the fuck out of here. We're having fun.
Hypothetical, I'll say.
Man, 51. Okay.
51, yeah.
Tip slapped 50. 50 smiled and grinned and looked at the camera. He slapped the shit out of Tip. Tip fell back on his feet. Fell back on his back, had his feet in the air type shit.
He's a far bigger
you niggas
human being,
you niggas are no fun. We'll get to the new Damani disc. Hey, okay. What do you mean it's AI? AI is still here to entertain, and I hate AI, but it's speaking to the battle. It's kind of okay here.
It's the new way of life.
It's that look. See, okay. The way I would look at the AI video right there is the same way we would have looked at Celebrity Deathmatch back in the day.
I like that.
Right here, AI isn't
like
slop.
that.
This is kind of cool because it speaks to said situation. You know what I'm saying? It's based on some real life shit. Okay, some shit that'll never happen, but we can entertain it.
Under that pretense, I'm cool with that.
Because you was just tried to party pool. Can you line up with the mic, man?
No,
you off center ass nigga. You know that?
No, because the thing is, AI like that shit get out of control, man. Like
I feel it. I mean, I wouldn't come in here and champion a video where it's them shooting guns at each other.
No, like I was
but
watching,
the power slap is pretty.
Like fun. I was on Facebook and I stumbled upon like this video of like some fucking fake mermaids chasing a boat and shit. I'm just like, AI is just out of control, bro. Like every time I look at it, it's like a video hit my algorithm. It's all AI.
Okay, let's talk about this real quick. I think because I've been a person who's been saying AI is crazy. AI is just a gun.
Yeah, that's it.
It's just a tool.
I'm not blaming AI. I'm blaming the people who utilize it.
That's what I'm saying. Let's talk about the people. It's us.
Yeah, it is.
We're sick. We're the sick people.
We are.
It's us. It's the human beings. We're fucked. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying my best to not be that guy who's always upset with the tool. I just be amazed that the niggas be even giving people access to the tool. It's like them the people. I'm like, why would you do this shit?
Because it creates so much chaos. Like, have y'all seen the videos that's been trending with? It's AI videos of the mistress confronting the pastor in front of the whole congregation.
No, I have not seen
that.
And
they keep doing different versions of these.
No.
Of thick ass women in these fucking sundresses standing up in front of the congregation, letting the congregation know he's fucking me.
Oh, shit. No.
And I'm like, this is going to cause some friction because pastors are probably having sex.
They're using real ones, or they using like fake people? Are they using real people?
They're using real people.
Oh, that's crazy.
Using real, and you got to focus hard as hell to be like, oh, this AI. Like some videos I had to go to the comments. They like, this AI shit is crazy. Like it's just be like this thick ass woman. She be like, he promised me this. Like and it's like all different videos, and and it's the same premise, and I'm just like, bro, like this is problematic, man. And the reason why I say that is because a lot of people can't decipher the difference. We got sheep out here, and it's like people get a hold to this shit, and it's just gonna create problems, bro. Because like this can happen.
Yeah.
Like real life situations like this shit can happen.
Yeah.
Like, and who gonna watch this video and be inspired? Like, he is lying to me. He's never gonna leave his wife. So you know what I'm gonna do on Sunday?
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking stand up and confront
oh
him.
shit, hold on. So what you said is this is gonna actually make the mistresses come
Yes,
out.
they come out, nigga, like it really create some conflict, like for real.
That's deep.
That's super deep because I
That's deep.
thought you was speaking to a whole other point.
No,
Yeah. Yeah.
You was right there with me, Marcus.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, wait. That's deep in. That's deep.
That's crazy. What else we got, man? Where else
so
we going?
we got what else we got? We got. I've been meaning to talk about this with y'all.
Oh yeah, we could get into your serious topic. You got talking to the mic.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm looking. So my topic is: are millennial fathers killing the black narratives of father abandoning their children? Are we putting to bed that shit? I feel like we putting that shit to bed. So I've been thinking about this for the past couple months because I've been like looking around all my friends and people that I know. You can only see things from your perspective. I get that, but I also want to talk about it. I just feel like millennials, like we not leaving our children. We a lot of us have experience like growing up. I was like one of the only people I knew with a dad, and I knew a lot of guys. But now it's like every guy I know take care of his kid, man. Everyone, it's like you have those one-off situations where it's fucked up between the guy and his baby mama, and things are a little complicated. But like 90% from the field, like we all there that I know. And I just wanted to bring it up and see how y'all feel about it. Because I feel that the black family structure is starting to tighten up. It's different because, women are more empowered now. So the family dynamic looks different. But it's like, to me, I think the fathers are really stepping up for their kids in our generation.
I do agree with you. I think it's a few things that's transpiring at the moment, though. I think that with social media being available and being such a useful tool with exposing things nowadays, back then, I do feel like that part of the reason of absent fathers back then was because of the government, to be honest with you. So I mean, yeah, I do feel like the narrative has changed dramatically because growing up in that situation, it just, and then, having my own kid is like I could never do that to, my son. So
yeah, well, the government, if the government know we here now, they still fuck with them. So I think we not letting that be an excuse at all.
Nah, I
said they play a part into it.
No, they play. No, it was definitely to me, in my opinion, there was a plan to get the black man out the household. I think that's been proven. I think that's a theory that's been proven. I just think that with black men being just more informed and maybe just learning from the last generation.
Yeah, I think that's had a lot to do with it.
As we sit here and talk about this, your question, like, I get what you're saying, Marcus. All the old shit is cool. Fuck that shit, right? Throw that shit out the window. We just gonna speak about right now today and what you're speaking to. I think there are a few factors that take part in this. I think one of them is this, right? Back then, black women couldn't or didn't have the opportunity to make money like they do now. And now we know black women are some of the highest earners in some of the best groups, right?
Most educated group in the world.
On the other side of that, let's say America. I don't know if it's the world. I don't want to spread misinformation.
Well, let's say America. That's fine. That's fine.
I think, like I said, there are a few factors. With the black women being educated and making money on their own, I think that actually helps the situation of the black father being able to be around. I'll tell you why. back then the women were looking for the financial because they couldn't go get on their own. Now they can get on their own. So now they're not necessarily relying on the man to have to do X, Y, and Z for them and the child. So that takes a burden off of the man, and he's only needing to provide for his child in said situation. That actually puts a man in a better position to actually want to come around and do something, because now I'm not feuding back and forth about taking care of both of you. It's just about the child. Now, I know with the women also being empowered to kind of like stand on business, it's like, well, hey, these kids gonna see each other, they gonna know each other. You two niggas, you three niggas, however many niggas need to be involved in said situation, need to meet each other, at least have some type of common grounds, because this shit is for the kids. I've been hearing that a lot lately with just people who have multiple children with maybe multiple people. You know what I'm saying? I just like the fact that most of my homies who I know have children, I can't say one of them that doesn't take care of their kids. All of them take care of their kids. All of them have their kids on a regular basis, or there's some type of sharing of the child, and the majority of the time the child is with them, right? I think black men, regardless of whether they're in a good position or not, I think there's been more of a stepping up of the black man to just be in the child life regardless.
Yeah, I do.
And on the other side of that, I go back to the black women being more accepting of, well, even if this nigga ain't got shit, at least he's coming around.
Yeah.
Like, I think this is a twofold situation with the black men not only wanting to step up, but being allowed to step up. And I think it's a kudos to the women in this situation with being able to regulate said emotions or feelings and set them aside and be like, yo, the kid, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think I think all this goes hand in hand. I know all of the situations ain't like that, but I do see a resurgence in whatever it looks like the black family might be.
And the epiphany hit the black woman. Like, they start talking to each other like, yo, you know, you can condemn this nigga for whatever bad habits he got, but then what you doing, if you run him off, then everything is on you. So it's like, don't be with him. Put pressure on the nigga to take care of his kids, and you can live your life, and then whatever he don't provide, you just cover that up. But for you to be like, get the fuck out of here and never come back, it's just like, you just putting all the pressure on you. Because men not gonna be perfect. You feel what I'm saying? It's like, you want, so it's like, nigga, he don't have to be your husband. He could just be your son father. And I think with them going in that direction, like, he could just be your son father, I think it kind of opens up to where we can, there is some, there's starting to be a lot of successful co-parenting situations. You feel what I'm saying? Like, cause we talk about a lot about, like, you know, black people not being married and all this shit. And I'm married, but at the end of the day, it's like most of the parents I know, they are not married, but they are co-parenting successfully. So the thing is that I think that that's a success in itself. In a lot of the other demographics is shit, they don't be married, they co-parent. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? Like, these, so it's like, that to me, that's a win. It don't have to be the ultimate win, but it's a win.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
I think that once we cross that bridge, it's like, we're gonna see some changes. We're gonna see a generation of more balanced human beings. And that's what I'm looking forward to. You feel what I'm saying? It's like, when I talk to Marcus, he's single, but when he pick up his kids, take his kids to the park, or take them to basketball games, or taking them to camps and shit like that, and he drop them off to their mother, or they stay with him for the week, and then he drop them, like, it's getting to the point now where fathers ain't just having their kids every other weekends, they having them throughout the week.
Well, we have Marcus right here. We're talking about you, guy.
Yeah, I mean,
tell us about the experience, man.
I mean, bro, it's just it's family, it's business, it's just understanding. Is, you know, I mean, having your walking, talking you being there, you know what I'm saying, and him, you know, understanding, hey, you my dad and I need you. You know,
talk about your schedule, easy. Like how the co-parenting schedule.
Just however it needs to get done. I mean, every morning up at 6 o'clock in the morning, shit, man, going pick him up, take care of him, take him to school, go straight to work from there, go to work, shit, man. Typically, get off 8, 9 o'clock, go home, eat, shit, do it all over again, Monday through Sunday.
Yeah, I
Literally.
mean, like he'd have been over my crib. Not to cut you off. He'd have been over my crib and left my crib, went and got them dinner, and then came back.
Yeah.
And then went back over there to pick him up so he could spend the night at his house. I'm like, nigga, that's a lot of moving around.
Yeah.
But they whatever they do to make it work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. It's literally whatever it takes. It's easy.
Can I be petty?
Yeah.
Sure.
Can I be petty?
Sure.
Now, I gave the women praise.
You did.
I did.
You did.
But I'm finna throw some shade.
I knew it was coming. It was too cool by y'all, this bitch. It was too.
The reason why y'all get the chance to step up is because these women don't want to fucking take care of these
They
kids.
don't.
Oh,
They
man.
fucking don't, bro. They don't.
Man, oh man,
They
oh man.
don't, bro.
They don't.
Man, oh man.
Shit.
It is a different era.
I'm trying my best to be very careful with my words, but
It's a different era, dude.
it's different out here, dog. And I just know women with kids, and I've dated women with kids, and I hear them talk about their children, and I hear the things they say about their children. I hear how they talk to their children, and I just be like, yo, you don't really like this person that you're raising, or like you just don't want to do this shit. Like, and some of them, like, I can't be mad at it because I've seen niggas do it for years. Like, I just don't want to be a parent. Like, I can't be too fucking dumb in the brain to be like, yeah, there's probably women who just don't want to be a mom or don't want to raise the little nigga all the time.
Bro, nurturing is a learned behavior. Like racism is a learned behavior, bro. Like I believe that nurturing is a learned behavior, bro. I think that shit is ingrained in you as a kid, and they like mothers and grandmothers, like they groom you for that shit. Like, and when that shit don't happen, bro, like they outside like us. Like, I love my son and I want to spend time with him, but we finna split this 4 hours up. Like anytime Marcus have to leave my house, go get them something to eat, and then come back for an hour, and then go get him to take him back over his house, nigga, that's screaming like we splitting this time up. And it used to didn't be like that. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. And I just think that the nurturing aspect, like you said, I think that the empowerment and the evolution of the woman or the black woman in our sense, it's nurturing looks different. I think that nurturing goes into the education sector. It doesn't go into like the wholesome bonding and being your child's everything. Like the daddy has to share the nurturing thing now. Like we have to be co-nurturers with our kids versus my father. My father didn't fucking nurture me, bro. He bought me shoes. He put money in my pocket. He made sure I was straight, and then he got in that Cadillac and left.
Oh shit.
Okay.
I think
Stone is crazy.
I think with nurturing that comes from a man though, like I don't think a man has to tap into a feminine energy to be able to nurture.
No,
I just think
not at all.
I just think the nurturing that a man does to a little boy or a little girl, it comes in a different way, shape, fashion, or form.
Yeah.
That's why typically you would want a man and a woman in the same house raising the child together so that this child,
those energies,
they can see the energies, they can see them together, they can see them apart, they can see how a woman moves, see how a man moves, collectively and individually. Like you need examples for a little boy or a little girl, because when you go out of life, this is what you'll be interacting with, and this is the typical setup. This is the actual goal of life right here, is this little situation you see unfolded in front of you. So I do think in today's day and age, the men have kind of grown a softer side to them, or they've just more so came to understand how to raise a child a particular way without being so brash about it too.
I think it's more knowing the balance.
Go ahead.
It's knowing the balance. I think that is seeing what that child needs, and then whatever role potentially needs to be taking part of it, you take part in it. So, I mean, again, it's not in a female way. It's like you said with the whole nurturing side of things. It's ways of handling things and making sure that, making sure that child, whatever it needs, it gets. So
Like I grew up with asthma, so my uncle, my dad would send me over my uncle's house in Freeport, and he was a boxer, so he helped me beat asthma. We would get up and run with his son. We would get up and run miles every morning, miles every night. We would do push-ups. He would take us to the swimming pool. They had a nice swimming pool because Freeport was white back then, and we would swim, and then we would do all these masculine things. But that's nurturing.
That was the point I was trying to
You know
make.
what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's
that's
nurturing.
nurturing.
Like
Yeah,
we would spar and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like that's nurturing. Like he would teach us. And the thing is that I looked up to him and I value him so much because that's the kind of attention that I wanted from my own dad. You feel what I'm saying? I think that we are a byproduct of what we didn't get from our dads. You feel what I'm saying? So you look back and say, okay, I know how my dad is set up. I know what I didn't get and what I feel like I want. I'm going to be that for my son. I'm going to be at his football games. I'm going to mold him. I'm going to talk to him. I'm not going to talk at him. You feel what I'm saying? And I think that we've evolved, and that's the win. We've taken hold of that. We've embodied that. And I think that's creating a win in terms of our parenting. Now, what they do with that shit, we don't know. You know what I mean? Because sometimes when you get everything, you might turn out to be an asshole. I don't know. But I know that I think that I have to acknowledge us and our generation that we forged forward, and we are giving our kids everything that we didn't have. And what they do with that, I don't know.
Kudos to you, gentlemen. You black fathers. You know what I'm saying? I'm not one at this point. Nah, I'm I think I'm cool. I think I'm pretty cool, man.
Yeah, you think so until you have one.
I'm at this point. I'm getting so old. If I had a kid, I'd be the motherfucking grandfather. You feel me? Like that's how old I am.
You ain't that old.
I'm getting up there.
You ain't Stanley Earl old, nigga. Stop it.
By the time I decide to put myself in that situation, I might be that old.
You might be that old.
I might be a Robert De Niro ass nigga.
Damn.
Yeah. Let's see. So, Luke Cornett.
Oh yeah.
Luke Cornett. What's wrong with you, my guy? You don't like lemon pepper wings? You don't like acrobatics? You don't like gymnastics? You don't like dance routines? You don't like elegant costumes? Even though they might be birthday suits sometimes? You know what I'm saying? What's wrong with Luke Cornett? Luke Cornett wrote a quick little piece about the Atlanta Hawks teaming up with Magic City for a Magic City night at I forget who they playing, but yeah, man, it's just despicable. They'll be selling the famous lemon pepper wings at the stadium and shit, and Luke Cornett got a problem with it. And then his whole little dissertation is it's basically the NBA or the Atlanta Hawks and the NBA colluding with the sexist theme or connotation that comes with the Magic City brand and or strip club. How do you gentlemen feel about this story? Because I'm sure you guys are both
I read
familiar with it.
Yeah, I read it. You know, I'm a Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown fan, so I'm familiar with Luke Cornett because he played with Boston for years. Luke Cornett is one of those. He was beloved in Boston. He's one of those like guys I could see in Congress in a few years. Like he's giving me that like what's the guy?
Are you shooting this nigga Bell, bro? We didn't come here to shoot. Hey, we didn't come here to shoot this nigga Bell, bro. Fuck how he is, bro. Say how you really feel.
I just feel like he one of them like goody two shoe white boys.
Look in the camera.
I feel like Luke Cornett is one of those goody two shoe white boys.
Tell Luke Cornett how you feel about him and what his thoughts on Magic City.
I think Luke Cornett will diss Magic City until he walks in there. I think Luke Cornett is the type of man that when he see all that ass flying around, he's gonna like it. He's gonna like it.
You think he'll like the wings?
No, hell no. It's too many calories. He won't do that. He won't do that. You gotta watch his figure.
Marcus, okay. You are done.
But yeah, I do. I just think he one of them like goody two shoe niggas, man. Like I said, I can see him being a politician, bro. He giving me Tellerico vibes, like.
Yeah, that's how I picked it up too. I did pick up those vibes with him too. I believed he was with the Bulls for a little minute too. I mean, he give me politician vibes. I could see that.
Y'all shooting that nigga Bill. Fuck his vibes. Fuck his vibes, bro.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Let's talk
who
about
he
the
is
product
on a
like
day
this.
in, day out basis.
This Magic City is an Atlanta staple. Them teaming up with the Atlanta Hawks makes absolute sense. Them teaming up with every fucking sports team in Atlanta makes sense. Them doing this for every sports team
Magic
makes sense.
City is a brand.
Yes.
Like, it ain't even about strippers no more at this point. Like, you got niggas called Lemon Pepper Lou. Like, that don't have shit to do with strippers.
The wings.
Those are the wings. They got the best wings in the city, they say.
You know how many times a nigga to pay the cover charge just to go in there and get the wings?
Yeah.
They say many niggas do that, bro. They say many niggas go in Magic City just for the wings. Say they fry wings perfectly. I've never been in there. But I've heard that the wings are spectacular.
You should go. You should go get you some wings. For real.
I've heard that.
You been?
Multiple times.
Is that?
The wings, everything's a hit. The whole experience is a hit. It be some nigga shit, but it's premium nigga shit.
Let me ask you a question.
What's that?
How do you feel when a white man makes a judgment call on a black experience?
I feel like the white man should shut the fuck up.
Exactly.
But this is not just.
It's giving Charlie Kirk.
Oh,
I'm just saying, bro. It's giving that spectrum. Not saying that he's as radical as that, but I'm just saying.
I wouldn't put that on his jacket.
No, I'm not. That's why I said it's not as radical as that.
But-
I'm just saying, like, why would I don't get that?
But see, to speak to Luke's side of it, it's not just that it's a black experience that he's speaking to. He's speaking to the side of the NBA perpetuating what the negative connotation of that black experience is. And so it's not just him speaking on the black experience. It's him speaking on the NBA portraying something in a particular fashion that does have a negative connotation to it. Now, the pushback that I've seen towards Luke Cornett is, well, nigga, the NBA got all these dancers up here. They're encouraging gambling, all the different cases that have come out about different NBA players, the scandals, and this is where you draw the line. You know what I'm saying? This is when you want to speak up and have something to say.
Let me ask you a question. How long do you think Lil Cornett gonna play in this league?
He's been in there for a while.
How much longer do you think he have?
I don't know, maybe like 2 or 3 years.
So with this comment, what are you gonna do after that?
I don't know. Fake dude.
Seems like he's gonna run for some kind of office.
You think so?
Or some kind of
You're
high
pushing
position.
this politician shit.
I just don't. When you make comments like these, are the type of comments that make Congress and the Senate and people
He
that's
about to
around
be in the NBA commission
or some
in the-
shit like
in
that.
the commission's
and
office,
that's
bro.
what I'm saying. I'm like, when a white guy like Luke Cornett, who I know only have 2 more years in this league, make comments like this, is you're rallying for something else after this.
Yeah,
That's how I
he
look
got
at
a
it.
great idea what he want to do.
Yeah, that's
That's
it.
fair.
Like, nigga, you about to be out of here. Shut up.
That's fair. That's very fair.
Hey, man, this bold enough to talk about black people? Okay. We got something here.
Oh shit.
Don't let APEC get a hold of them.
I think that's it. The rest of these I want to get to on pod after pod. Yeah, we can get to the rest of these on pod after pod. Because I do have a few clips to play. We're gonna play these disses. We're gonna get into that shit. So tell the people where they can find y'all at.
Marcus_Alex86 Instagram.
Home Team Art, hometeam.art IG. You can find me on there, but you can come here to see the real me. I got to do a better job at looking in the cameras. I noticed that already.
We're
God
still
damn.
recording. I'm Reed at Reed _
Jesus.
Reed reviews. Oh man, working with noobs. We'll be back next week.
I'm your favorite guest still.
Not everyone really likes you.